Wow, you guys, these bananas are going to transform your life. And I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to share a story that's going to blow you away. A man goes in for what he thinks is a simple job interview. Cleaning restrooms at a bus station. The kind of work that nobody grows up dreaming about. The hiring manager slides this application across the desk and he says, "Fill this out." And the man pauses, embarrassed, and he says, "I'm sorry, but I can't read or write." So the manager says, "Oh, well, you can't read or write. I can't hire you. But why don't you take these bananas? That's the least I can do." So the man goes to the park, ashamed and disappointed. And so he sits down on the grass on a little blanket and he's wondering, what am I going to tell my wife and my kids? And that's when a small group of people walk out of the bus station and they see him holding the bananas and they assume that he's selling them. So they buy them off of him and he makes a little profit. So he thinks, wait, what if I do this again? So the next day he comes back with more fruit, then more. He learns what people want, where the foot traffic is, what time of day to show up. His little blanket on the grass becomes a small table. The table turns into a stand. The stand becomes a booth. The booth becomes a store, and before long, he builds a thriving business. Then a few years later, he's sitting in a conference room. Glass table, suits everywhere, surrounded by lawyers who want to acquire his business for billions of dollars. The main attorney slides this thick agreement across the desk and he says, "Sir, please review this and sign." The man pauses and he says, "I'm sorry, but I can't read or write." And that's when the whole room freezes. Then the main lawyer leans in, completely stunned, and he says, "Wait, you're a multi-millionaire and you can't read or write? Wow, I can't even imagine where you'd be if you could." And that's when the man smiles and he says, "No need to imagine, I can tell you. If I could read and write, I'd be cleaning restrooms at a bus station." You see, my friends, here's the point. That sometimes what feels like rejection is actually a redirection. Sometimes the closed door is simply God rerouting you. You think that you're being set back, but you are being repositioned. And the thing that you never would have dared to build, maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what the setback is pushing you toward.